In the studio is Wassim Nasr, the France 24 specialist on jihadist militia groups in that part of the world. Wassim, are we witnessing a real escalation in hostilities between American troops and Shia militia?
We have a real risk of escalation. It's not the first time that the rocket is sent against the Green Zone and the American consulate. It's a kind of messaging between those militias and the U.S. present on spot because of the tension with Iran. Of course, the militia that was accused of this, which Kataib Hezbollah, denied being involved and even said that it was counterproductive. But that's the way it goes. It's a kind of messaging. And if we look at this map made by Philip Smith from the Washington Institute for Near East Policy, we see the most prominent militias present in the Baghdad area. And this is the activity since January 2019. So we see that at least 3 militias conducted demonstration and sit-ins and meetings in the Green Zone. We're not talking about the rocket attacks. And we see presence of other militias in other neighborhoods in Baghdad. The latter attack, rocket attack, went from Sadr city, you see, which is a Shia stronghold in Baghdad. So you see that American forces are very close to Shia militias, and as you said in your at the beginning, they are part of the security apparatus. And if we move north toward Mosul, not to talk about all parts of Iraq where Shia militias are strong, especially in the south, if we look at Mosul, we see that it's interesting because many frictions with U.S. troops happened in Mosul. For example, U.S. troops patrolling in some city of Mosul were prevented from going through militias checkpoints, or they were being forced to go on foot, knowing that U.S. troops are trying to de-escalate the tension, focusing on the war with Islamic State jihadists. So we see here on this map also the activity since January 2019 of militias like the Hashd al-Sha'bi, which is part of the security apparatus, and other prominent militias.
Now, are we also seeing an escalation on the Syrian-Iraqi border too?
Yes, it's maybe even more dangerous on this in this area because, as you know, American fighters hit already Shia militias in the Syrian desert. And if we can look at the map, we can see that there's a continuum today between the presence of these militias on the Iraqi side and on the Syrian side. So we see the red dots are Iranian proxies, and we didn't put, of course, all the outposts. We put the most important outposts. And the black dot is the logo of the Islamic, the IRGC, which are Iranian. And so the purple is the area where American troops and French troops are present in both areas. And we have also here a very high risk of escalation because the smallest event can escalate into a more important fighting between those militias, which are numerous on the zone, knowing that they have also Hazara refugees from Iran. They have Shia from Pakistan fighting in Syria, and some of them were sent back to Afghanistan.
Wassim Nasr, thank you for that.